Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the IronRoad Way. Should I be able to hear myself? Because I can't.
You can't?
I can't.
I can hear you.
We got there we go. Now we're up and running. So, Janet.
Billy!
I am so happy to have you here today. A local icon. Huh?
Queen
of the bean. The one and only. So, Janie. So we have Janet Boehm here with us today, who has been running the Mud Hut. That's my name for it.
Oh, you call it
People
the Mud
say,
Hut?
well,
I
what do we
just
call
it?
it?
The Hut.
The Hut. Okay, I call it the Mud Hut. How long have you been doing it?
I'm in my 8th year.
Are you serious?
I know. Can you believe it?
No.
I've seen kids grow up.
You have seen kids grow up. So how did you get into it? You've got the little hut right there across the street from the karate, the karate place, right on Montgomery, from the dojo. You've been there for 8 years. So how'd you get into it?
Well, it's been there 15. So let's
see. Now, how about that? Because I've been here for about 30 years.
Really?
And I didn't even know it was here before you showed up.
Really?
Yeah. So who had it before you?
Art.
Okay.
And he built it. He built it out in Seattle, had it shipped here, opened it up.
Okay.
And he loved the building part. And how I got there just dropped in my lap.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
So you weren't even looking for it?
No.
So how? Were you a customer? Were you a customer of Arts?
No. I worked at Biggs. Gosh, I worked at Biggs for like 13 years.
Right.
And I was court reporting. I was going to lead Biggs and court report.
Okay.
So that was great. Till then I had my spine surgery. And then I had to give up court reporting.
Okay.
And I had nothing to do. So arts people would come into Biggs and shop and get things. And I just started getting, me.
You started, yeah. Because that's what I want to talk about. I mean, the thing about the Hut is not, I mean, you've got the best coffee in town. There's no doubt about that.
No doubt.
There's no, once somebody has your coffee, Starbucks, sorry, we're not going back there. We don't deal with Starbucks anymore. But you are the Cheers of Sims Township.
I'm nosy.
I mean,
that's what it is.
You know everybody.
I know.
And people come there. I mean, I wait in line sometimes for 15 minutes because they're not ready to pull out. They want to talk. They need their time with Janet. This is Cheers.
It is.
So you start meeting people in Biggs. You find out about art.
And then I said they were short help. And I said, if you need some help, I'd love to try for a few hours a night.
You're thinking just I'm going to go part-time and just hang out.
Just fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then it turned into Art says, you're going to buy it. I'm selling it.
Art had a vision. He wanted
I'm
out.
going to sell it to you. I said, I didn't start drinking coffee till I was in my 40s.
Are you serious?
Uh-huh. And I was like.
You didn't even drink coffee.
And I thought, I didn't want something to pass me up. And I'd say, why didn't I do it?
You were afraid not to try it.
Yeah. So I thought, no, I'm not going to look back in life and say I didn't do it. So I said, I'm going to try it. So I have for 8 years.
That's amazing. So it's a franchise.
No.
No, it's just his.
It's just mine. I can franchise 10.
Oh, okay.
People know I can't franchise any.
Hold on a second here. Hey, that's the toughest thing at any business is replicating yourself.
And
Ken will tell you that.
And there's no way. I would love to do it, but it won't be the same.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because all my customers are friends. It's not. You're not a customer. You're a person.
I mean, and everybody. I can't tell you how many people that you make feel. Yeah, they become your friends.
They're my friends.
I don't know how many different times I've gone through there, and you've said, "Hey, Billy, make sure you pray for," and pray for, because you hear everybody's story every day.
I do, and they hear mine too.
Oh yeah,
that's a good thing. We share.
Yeah.
They probably think, but I always wanted to be the hometown place that everybody came to. Like Cheers or whatever, that everybody was comfortable, and it was like Billy, when you forget your wallet, I just say, move on, I'll get you next.
That's it. I love it. You run up a tab.
And I just want that feel of
neighborhood place. You come back for a refill. And
they know my kids.
She ain't taking money this time.
Yeah. So it's supposed to be that local fun place.
So do you ever think about trying to make it bigger?
I can't. I'm too old.
Stop it. We can't be thinking that way, girl.
Billy, yes.
You're not too old.
I'm thinking retire.
I know, but what are we going to do with the mud hut if you start retiring?
I don't know. But
We can't let it go.
no.
We need
no.
some different hours is what we need.
I can't help it. I'm a one-man show with the family.
Yeah.
And by 3 o'clock,
Because you have
done.
the kids come in. Their kids will come in sometimes.
Yeah.
And we got
Saturdays.
crazy Rick. Your husband will come in.
He's nuts.
Yeah.
Deer season, he's even nuttier. So I came through the parking lot. On Fridays is my treat. Go up and get something to eat because I never leave the hut. So when he's off, he goes and go get lunch. So these ladies that come every day, and they buy 3 or 4 drinks. I came, and it's not an easy order, for Rick.
Right.
So I came through the parking
Oh,
lot
I've seen him struggle.
And I'm laughing, and they wind down their window. Well, you timed that one right. I said, "Oh, so sorry."
You showed up right after he got the 5 special
and
orders.
I said, "Hi, Rick."
I love it.
He's a
But you've got people that'll come and actually order if they know you're going to go on vacation, which you rarely do unless Rick puts his foot down and says
Right.
you ever doing vacation. You've got people that'll come and order. There's one lady that does how many drinks?
The last one I went out west, we took about 10 days. She had 30 in that week. And she kept them in her refrigerator. And on my way home, I was in Kansas or something. And I get a text from a customer that just shows a coffee in a refrigerator. One left. Are you on your way home?
Now think about that.
So
You're in the IT business, Ken. If people were going on vacation, how'd you like them to pre-order your services?
Oh, wow.
So you got to pay them that.
Beautiful
I mean, think
thing.
about that. I mean, that's amazing.
Mhm. In the summer, they usually get it's cold now. They get about 18 of them a week.
It's
They just put
unbelievable.
them in. They come twice and get 9. Put them in the refrigerator.
So give us a little bit. What's the secret sauce?
It's the way.
Is it where you buy it?
I'm a professional barista.
Yes, I
No,
understand.
7 Hills is phenomenal. I just know how to make coffee
So 7 Hills is where you buy your beans? Okay.
out of Blue Ash. So I keep like 5-6 days tops inventory.
Okay.
So it's always
Always
super
fresh.
Always fresh.
So you start, when's your first customer come through?
At 5:45, I have a anesthesiologist that comes on his way to the hospital
Same every morning.
every morning. And he told me today, he goes, "I'm going to Florida. I'll be back next Friday." I said, "Okay."
He didn't pre-order? He didn't take any with him?
No, I always ask to take the barista.
Yeah.
So I should.
That's kind of ironic that you got an anesthesiologist and a barista. You guys are kind of like one of you is waking you up, the other one's putting you to
One's
sleep.
knocking you out. So
5:45, the anesthesiologist comes through, and then you're there every day until what, 3 o'clock?
Mhm.
Man, I can't tell you how many times I've buzzed up there.
A lot of people do.
Yeah.
It's like, oh gosh, it's 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
But tomorrow's 7 to 2. It's my treat to myself. Give myself an hour off in the morning,
And
hour off in the afternoon early.
yeah.
And then I'm closed on Sundays.
Yeah. So Sundays, you and Chick-fil-A, you're not getting any of Janet's coffee on
Nope.
Sundays. So
Nope.
what about the bakery goods? We've got Chris Tolliver wants to join us today because she thinks she could
If she
she
can
could add a
whip
little
something
she
up.
could add a little love to the Mud Hut.
Rick does the scones.
He makes them?
You didn't know that?
No.
Yeah. But we're
He
not.
makes them. No,
Uh-huh.
he doesn't.
Yes, he does.
He bakes the scones.
He used to be a baker years ago. Years ago.
Had no idea.
No, you would never know. Now he's
Never
a butcher.
know
He's a
that.
baker,
Dear-
butcher. I'm the coffee maker.
You tell me he's a hunter, I buy it. He
Uh-huh.
looks like a hunter.
Oh,
You
he
tell
is.
me he's a baker, I'm saying I don't see that.
But
in Big Red.
scones are on hold until after deer season.
Because he doesn't have the time.
No,
Yeah.
no, deer are coming in left and right.
So Janet, are you tired of it?
No.
You love it.
Yeah, it's my house. Everybody comes to my house for coffee.
Isn't it
That's
so
the way
cool?
I look at it
Isn't it so cool?
because I'm always there.
You are always there.
And I mean, look at all the people I've met. I met you,
Yes.
my whole family.
Yes.
I mean, I have met some people.
Well, and I think about the people that you have you've got a gift, and you really do. You have a gift with relationships,
It's called
and what's that?
It's called talking.
It's called talking, but you do a good job listening too, and you remember people's names. I remember my buddy Romel came in from Chicago, and he's like, "I can't believe she remembered me, Bill." I was like, "Yeah, she's not going to forget your face or forget your story."
Nope.
And yeah, you've gotten to know all of our kids.
Mm-hmm.
Yusuf, we wanted to come to your son's wedding, but we had another. My niece was getting married that
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah, customers have come to my son's wedding.
how cool is that?
Yeah, no, they're all friends. Nobody's a customer.
Yeah,
And I want them to feel that way.
yeah, yeah.
So
So you don't think it would be easier to maybe like blow those doors out, have a place where people can come sit down and really hang out with you?
You really want me to work hard, don't you, Billy?
I don't know. I'm thinking, no, what I'm thinking, how can I get more time with you? Because I got people behind me, right? And I'm like, I want to talk today. I want to ask Janet some questions. And so, but if you were like hanging out and we could have chairs and we could sit down, I guess I could come work with you.
Then I'd be like a restaurant, though.
That's what I'm saying. But we could do a restaurant. We got Big Rick with scones. He could even start serving deer. I mean, you know, can you?
Where would I put it?
Where's Art?
Art? He's
Yeah.
in Hyde Park.
All right. Well, he's a builder, right?
No, he's a lawyer here in Cincinnati.
Oh, okay.
And he had a lot of clients out on the West Coast. He fell in love with those things.
He had clients on the West Coast. He found these huts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And
so he franchised one here, and he's got the right for 10 more, which
I have
nobody
the right.
knows that. You've got the right now.
I've got the right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I got you.
But he loved the building part. Now, that one won a National Architectural Award.
The one that you're in now? Really?
Yeah, he did it right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but two, like, I have automatic windows. I never use them because I'm faster than the window.
I didn't.
I walk into it and it's not open, so I turned them off.
Yeah.
I mean, he really did a nice job.
Yeah.
That's why it won.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. Well, the hut is you. You can build a great building. You can have good coffee, but the hut is you, Janet. And that's why I wanted you to be on here, because I want people to know about it. People ask me all the time. I'm like, you go to, tell people all the time about going to Janet's. They're like, who's Janet? Because they don't, you know, you can go flying by there because that's
Right.
45 or whatever and miss it. And,
that's why I painted it,
oh,
because it was there so long. And
yeah,
I thought
people
I needed
got used to it.
And I thought I got to change something. So we painted it, and people said, oh, they stopped. What is this place?
Yeah. Isn't that funny? Just a
Mhm.
little thing like
Just
that.
a little thing.
Yeah.
So I'm glad I did that.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really nice
But
wood
you
underneath.
stay,
But
I mean, I know coffee typically is morning for most people.
right.
But do you stay pretty busy throughout the day?
I have a lunch rush, and then I have the Janet's closing at 3.
Can
I
you
have to
nap
get
in
there.
there? Huh? I'll be looking
Sure.
for no place to put a little cot in there and take a little nappy poo while you're.
Don't say that, because all of a sudden Rick will have a bed there, and he'll say, you just live there.
There is room.
Uh-huh.
You got a bathroom in there.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean, I can live there except for a bed.
Really?
But no,
Yeah.
I live there enough.
So what's the most? Is there one drink over anything else that's ordered?
White chocolate mocha.
White chocolate mocha.
That's
what you're
in
famous
the
for.
State.
It was voted best of the state.
I mean, it's the best. You can't.
Well, we
find
know
one
it's the
and
best,
It's
but
the best.
How do we get that in the magazine and we get some recognition?
I know
That's
you
what
would
we're
think.
looking for.
We did win best hot chocolate.
Did you?
Cincinnati. Mm-hmm. But the white mocha, I have people that come from Western Hills,
No
drive
way.
over, buy a white mocha, and go back. It's
That
a
is-
beautiful thing.
I'm gonna tell you something. You get somebody coming from the west side over to the east side to buy a white chocolate, you've accomplished something.
I have more than, I mean, you would be surprised how many people. And then I have a police officer. She loves the white mocha, and she'll put it online.
You've got a lot
on
of police
Facebook.
officers that
Yeah.
come through, don't you?
And she puts it on Facebook, and then her friends from Fairfield, they come over. They have to have one because they're craving one. And then they go back home.
I'll tell you a funny story. I came through there one day and Janet said, Billy, did you notice the police officer that was behind you in line yesterday? I said, no, I didn't. She said, well, you know, you're a client of mine. You're a part of the association. It's like a club, man. I mean, when you're in the club, you're in the club, right? So he wanted me to tell you, Janet's telling me, the police officer wanted me to tell you that your license plate's expired. He just wanted me to give you a heads up. You remember that?
Yeah, because one time they.
If I wasn't an FOJ,
Uh-huh.
a friend of Janet's, I was, you know, I'd had a little
go,
$50
"Wee, wee."
ticket.
That's right, because if he would have met you at the light, but he wouldn't.
Yeah.
They don't pull you over in the hut.
No, not in the hut, baby. We got a hut pass. Man, I should have bought. Yeah, I need to give you some money and buy his coffee.
Yeah, it was a good one, wasn't it?
Yeah,
So just
it
tell him
was.
it's expired. Okay,
Yeah, that's
got it. And I
love
tell him they can't pull anybody over in the line.
Do you ever get? Oh, you did tell them that?
Oh yeah.
And they listen, or they get no coffee. You shut them down.
Because they did it once.
They pulled somebody over in there.
Yeah.
What's up with that?
He ran their plates.
Was
he,
it a?
He goes, I was bored. I ran their plates. I said,
Oh, the guy. You mean it was one of your clients?
yeah.
Oh.
And I said, first off, we never do that again, okay? I said, nobody will come here because you're out giving tickets.
Yeah.
So I'm so sorry. So they don't, but yeah, that wasn't real good.
That's something.
Yeah, it was entertainment.
That is entertainment.
Yeah, because the customer yelled at me the next day.
Customer got
I
mad.
got pulled over. I said, sorry.
So do you have people that have been coming to you for 8 years, Janet?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Some every day. Yeah, it's a beautiful thing.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I'm blessed.
So how much longer do you think we got this thing?
Mm-hmm.
We're undecided right now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, it's successful, but it's hard work. It's a lot of work.
You thought about for a while, I remember, because my girls were thinking about working there.
Mm-hmm.
And it's hard to find somebody to do you.
Yeah.
And because they can't do it.
No, because you have to really be able to talk to people.
Yeah.
And that's a gift.
That's your thing. That's your thing. You can talk to people.
Yeah, and my sister can too. Now, if my sister could just learn to do
Peggy.
something, yeah.
Besides talk?
No, besides pour a black coffee. You know.
She doesn't have the barista.
She's an
piece
artist.
down,
No,
huh?
she's an artist, so her brain doesn't work like mine does. But she
Oh,
knows.
Peggy's adorable.
She
I
knows
love
everybody's price.
She knows their price.
Yeah, she doesn't.
What's
know
that
their
mean?
drinks.
She sets the price, or
No, she knows like I have a guy comes in and she goes, oh, 405. That's 405. She'll know people's
that
price.
sounds a little Rain Man-ish.
Uh-huh. Yeah, she's number girl.
Yeah.
And I remember drinks and names.
Yeah.
So it's really kind of funny because it's 405 today. And then she goes, what do I
That's pretty
ring?
good teamwork, though.
I know, but then she asked me, what do I ring it up as?
Doesn't matter. 405. All
Yeah.
he wants the money.
She doesn't know.
She doesn't know what to call it.
No. She goes, how do you do it?
She's got the important part down. That's
yeah.
for sure.
Oh, she's. I really love having her there.
Yeah. Oh, I bet that's fun for
But
you guys to do that.
She's a snowbird though, so she'll be leaving me
Just go down to Florida.
Alabama.
Oh, wow.
She'll be going down there a few weeks
Okay.
for the winter.
Then you're solo. You and Rick.
Yeah. Rick will show up on Fridays.
So speaking of solo, do you ever, like early in the mornings, you ever get kind of like probably not in that area, freaked
What?
out at all? Like,
Oh heck yeah.
You do?
Oh heck yeah. Now don't anybody get it in your head. Don't dress up like a clown and show up at my window. I die.
That's your biggest fear? You're afraid clown's going to pop
I
up?
watch. I mean, the police stop and ask me things because I do. I watch every single person that walks down that road.
Are there a lot of people walking up and down there?
Mm-hmm. And I pay attention.
Well, that would be a little eerie by yourself.
Yeah, I pay attention to everybody, and I know, like, I knew one morning I was in there by myself. It was dark, and this guy just comes flying through with this. I mean, this car was bad, so I knew they didn't belong.
Mm-hmm.
And I really looked at him. I knew the car. I didn't get the license plate,
Mm-hmm.
and I knew him.
He was pulling through the lot?
Flying through right in front of me. I was like, all right. So he went up to that salon Centrix.
Yep.
Threw a brick through the window and went in and stole their cash register and drove off.
You watched it?
I didn't see him throw the brick. They weren't in my vision. I saw him come down and he was speeding down the road. I was going,
Oh, and you
something's
found
not
out
right.
later.
Something's not right here. So the police came and I said, oh yeah, I know exactly what he looks like and what he drove.
Wow. Isn't that something?
Uh-huh.
Well, that would be kind of scary.
Yeah, I watch everybody. And I
Mhm.
know when somebody is new,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
Well, and you've got enough traffic through there, too.
Yeah,
that
I'm by the
helps,
street.
but-
I feel, the police are always around.
Yeah. Always
Always.
around.
Oh, they are. I mean,
Yeah.
I freaked out one morning. I was taking my milk in,
Mm-hmm.
and I saw a shadow of a man out the
Mhm.
door. I was like, uh-oh. It was cop. He goes, can I help you bring milk in? I said, after you get my heart started again, you can? Sure.
Scared you to death.
Oh, scared me to death. But
You got any clients you don't like?
there's maybe a few.
Can we talk about Do you know who you are?
Oh, they do, I'm sure.
Do they?
It's coffee. You know what I mean? It's coffee. And it's like, if people aren't in a good mood and they're don't bother.
Yeah.
Just keep going. This is my world's happy.
They want to come and complain to you a little bit.
My world's happy.
Yeah.
So if you're having a bad day, just keep going. I
Oh,
shouldn't
my
say
gosh.
that.
Yes, you should.
No, life's too short.
Life is short,
And
isn't
it's like people. It's just coffee. Just have fun with it. Don't get so
Yeah.
crazy.
They complain about the orders, you mean?
No, well, this man won't listen. He better not.
Don't worry.
So
about
he
it.
came. I'm quick. I know I'm quick. And he pulls up and he goes, I waited in line 5 minutes. I said, first off, no, you didn't.
That whole thing about the customer always being right,
It's
it's overrated.
No, it is overrated. And because somebody's going to get on, because I know I'm fast and I work. I don't just sit there and, what would you like today?
Yeah.
And I had his drink. Well, I was making his drink. And I said, well, next time, I said, just drive on down the street, get out of your car, go inside, let them write your name on a cup, stand there and wait, go back in. I said, I have no problem with that.
You made your point, didn't you?
He comes back all the time.
Does he?
Yeah.
He probably was looking for a good argument.
I thought, no, don't give me a hard time. I work hard.
You've done some pretty cool things in the community, too.
No, I haven't.
Yeah.
What have I done?
Remember there was a boy down in Loveland that you were doing a fundraiser for? You remember that?
No.
Well,
Who was
I
it?
do.
Do you?
I don't remember his name, but you were doing you were a part of the fundraiser and people could donate there.
Yeah. No, we try to, and I try,
Mm-hmm. Which is a cool part of being a part of the community. Because, it really is. When you talk about your place, people love to come there and talk to you, but it really has become a staple in the community that people should know about.
Everybody knows the Hut, and then people say, where's your coffee shop? I'll say the Hut on Montgomery. Oh, I know where that is. That's me.
Yeah. That's a pretty satisfying feeling. Mm-hmm. Something that, you get into completely by accident. You had no idea.
It was all accident.
Yeah.
But God wanted me there for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
That was supposed to be my place in life.
Yeah.
I used to wait tables years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And this one lady said to me, you were born to do this. And I said, please don't tell my mother. And I just love to work with people.
Yeah.
You know? So.
Well, it's, you mentioned God put you there.
Mm-hmm.
And it is, I truly believe that God designed us to be relational beings.
Mm-hmm.
And it is something that you do really well. And so it doesn't really matter what you do, whether it's selling coffee or selling scones or,
right.
Selling IT or HR services. Mm-hmm. It's the interaction that you have with people along the way. And that's pretty cool, Janet. That's why I wanted to have you on here, because I wanted people to hear your story. And
I'm blessed. I have customers. Now, Vida, moved to Arizona.
Aunt Vida.
And what did she do?
This is a pretty cool story. I'm glad I forgot about that. Tell the story.
Well,
Vida. So Aunt Vida.
Mm-hmm. And Len.
Mm-hmm.
And, how many months ago was it? They had a dog, Tandy, who I loved. Mm-hmm. Every Saturday morning, Tandy, I could hear her coming down Montgomery Road. She had a definite wolf to her. Because she was part...
I don't even know.
Mastiff and part something else. So her bark was strong.
Yeah.
I could hear her coming every Saturday down Montgomery Road. And she could catch bones. I could just sit there and throw them out the window, and
she's got treats. She's got dog treats there for the dogs to come
absolutely. And she would, and Vida and Len would get up in the morning.
I'm going to start bringing Lily.
Ready?
I can't believe I don't. Yeah, tomorrow morning I'll be there with Lily.
And they said...
So Vida and Len get up early Saturday morning.
She must have sensed that it's not a work day, because of either their routine was changed, their clothing, everything had changed. So they knew that Saturday they get to go see Janet for coffee. So she would just, eat all the bones. God, I love that dog. So they moved to Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
And then probably 6 months ago, they come back periodically. And so Len was here. Right. Yeah. Len was here. And he had me FaceTime Tandy in Arizona with Vida. I am talking to the dog. I'm FaceTiming, and she's going nuts.
That's cool.
She's going nuts. And Vida's going, it's Janice. She's just going, and I'm going, oh, Tandy, I miss you. I really love that dog. And so Tandy passed away. How long ago? Maybe 4 months ago?
Yeah, maybe.
She passed peacefully.
Mm-hmm.
So last week, was it last week, they came back up and visited. And they pulled it in, and they said, we want to ask you a question. You can say yes or no. And they said, well, you're the first we thought of. We'd like to put Tandy's ashes here at the Hut.
How cool.
Was that the neatest?
That is so cool.
So I have some of her, they put them in areas in Cincinnati.
She's right there with you.
And I talk to her. I go outside and I talk to her, and we put her ashes out there.
It doesn't get any cooler than that.
No, and that meant a lot to me.
Yeah, of course it did.
She's a great dog.
Yeah,
God.
She's a great dog, but it's a way for them to say, hey, you're a part of our life. You're an important part of our life.
Yeah, but to FaceTime a dog, I've never done that in my life. That was hysterical.
And she knew you.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Uh-huh. She's like, where's my bone?
But see, I have people and I have a lady I keep in touch with. She's out in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Customer moved out in Oregon.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I have people around, and it's great.
Yeah.
And when they come back, they come see me.
When are you going to start traveling to these places? You're going to be able to go anywhere. People keep going away. You can go to Oregon. You can go to Arizona.
I know. And when am I going to do that, Billy?
I don't know.
Okay.
As soon as we find somebody to pop in there and that can at least tread water while you're gone.
Yeah. And you know, when I closed for vacation last time, how many customers said to me, for one day I would have worked it for you.
Yeah.
Every one of so many customers said, I'll take a day. I'll take a day. And I said, no, I'll just go and I won't worry about it.
You know, I don't think there's a whole lot of businesses that are able to build community like that.
No, great people.
You know that? I mean, you have built a community of people that say, hey, I'll take a day because they care about the community. I mean, people were built to want to belong to something.
Yeah.
You
No,
know?
I'm
you
blessed.
built your own little club. You got the Hut Club.
The Hut Club.
We need T-shirts. The Hut Club.
The Hut Club.
I could think of something better. The JB Hut Club. What's up? I'm in the JB Hut Club. People know. They don't even need T-shirts. They know they're in the club.
Yeah. So I really am blessed.
Yeah. Well,
really blessed.
That's nice of you to come by here and tell us a little bit about your story.
Okay.
And so I don't know that you need any more business.
Always.
Always need more business?
Always to be busy after my slow times are like I have about 2 hours, 3 hours sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's only so much coffee you can drink. She shuts me down after 6.
No, I cut people off. Sorry, if you're.
How many do I get? 6? You shut me off at 6?
I shut you down. Your family wants me to shut you down.
They try to shut me down at 6.
Yeah, so no, Billy doesn't need any more. I'll give you decaf. Because you don't need any, period. You're high strung like I am.
A little bit.
And then let's see, a girl that used to work at Valvoline would come. She would come down, drive in, and just put her arm out the window.
It wasn't.
And just to do intravenous coffee, and I said no.
What was her name?
Let me think about that.
Let me think about it, because I bet you it's not Tiara.
No, I'll think of her name in a minute.
Right.
Sarah.
And
I cut her off. She was at their 12th shot by noon. I said, no, you're done. Your heart will explode, and I'll be on the news.
She literally.
And that's not the way it's going to happen.
You're not going on the news that way. Mm-hmm.
Nope.
She would do 12 shots.
I cut her off. I said, no, you're done.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I thought 6 was a lot.
Yeah, no, 12. That's crazy.
Holy smokes.
So, yeah, I watch out for the health of my customers.
That's so funny.
Yeah.
What else do we want to ask Janet? You got any questions, Ken?
Should we bring Chris in?
Let's bring Chris in.
I
forgot.
Me about my big sale.
Oh, well, I didn't even know about the big sale.
Next Friday, Saturday, do it once a year. Only once a year.
Next Friday and Saturday. You give me the dates.
I have 2 people working. I have Peggy. Come meet Peggy.
Yeah.
And Rick. And it's buy a $25 gift card for $20 and you get a free coffee.
All right, hold on. So $25 gift card.
Mm-hmm.
For what?
$20.
For $20.
And a free coffee.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so you're giving away like $8 or something.
Yeah, could be.
That's a heck of a deal. So Friday.
I only do it once a year.
Friday all day.
Mm-hmm.
Saturday all day.
Yeah.
That's the 23rd and 24th?
22nd, 23rd.
22nd, 23rd.
I'm hoping one of my kids will come up and work Saturday.
22nd, 23rd from 5:45. Mr. Anesthesiologist, you might want to go up a little earlier, buddy.
It's crazy. People come in and it's just
they go nuts.
One drink. Oh, yeah. It's crazy. That's why I can only do it once a year.
Is it a good move? Is it a good business move?
Yeah.
Good.
I mean, yeah, it's good, but it's crazy busy that day.
Yeah.
It will be nuts.
All right. We're going to hold on.
Okay.
I'm going to go get Chris.
Okay,
so Janet.
Mm-hmm.
What's your scone story?
My scone story?
Yeah, let's hear it.
Because people, he really has a following. And he makes some...
He is Rick.
Hubby Rick.
Hubby Rick.
Makes a darn good scone. And
how did he get into making scones?
He used to be a baker years ago. Okay. He was a baker for like 26 years.
Was he really?
Yeah, he used to make wedding cakes and the whole shebang.
Just did his own thing, or did he work for somebody?
He worked for a few bakeries. He's made me nothing, just so you know. I've asked for an eclair for 10 years. I've never had an eclair yet. So
man, he's fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's shocking, isn't it?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
deer hunter I get.
Uh-huh.
Baker I don't see coming.
Yeah. No, he's really good.
Mm-hmm.
So he got into these scones because the girl that used to make the scones stopped making them years ago.
Mm-hmm.
So Rick goes, I'll make them. Okay. So he really does have a true following. but we only get them on
At the Hut.
Tuesdays at the Hut.
Okay, so here's going to be our test. You only get them on Tuesdays. That's it. How did I not know about this? I've been going to the Hut for 8 years. I don't know about Rick Scones. You never told me. We got to work on our marketing plan. And now I'm bringing more marketing to you. We've got Chris joining us here, who is she's brought some things in for us, and so the talent. It's like we got to put these two people together because you got the queen of the bean. And what's your nickname, Chris?
So I have a little business I call Lily Bugs, which is after my granddaughter.
Oh, Lily Bug. How
Lily
cool
Bugs.
is that?
That's cute.
Great inspiration.
And how old is Lily?
7 months.
Yeah. I remember when Lily showed up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's awesome.
So you call it Lily Bugs?
Lily Bugs.
Yeah. And
Sweet
tell us
treats
about it.
and eats. We have been focusing on chocolate-covered pretzels, any kind of baked goods. I also have a little bit of a background with cake and wedding cakes and everything like that.
Okay.
So just kind of wanting to get back into the market and kind of doing some.
Who are you selling to right now?
So
Does
we
Janet got
sell-
any competition?
She has a little bit now.
Uh-oh! We might want to corner the market here, Janet. This no problem for us. We can corner this market.
So I have a friend who has actually a coffee truck in his family, so have been very limited.
Wait a minute. We're
I
going to start a
know.
fight.
I
Get in the
know.
middle of these two. You got somebody with a coffee
I
truck?
do.
I didn't know this.
He's in
Oh,
Dayton.
Janet. Oh, he's in Dayton. We're good.
So-
We're not
that's
going
far
there
enough.
yet. Yeah.
That's
We're
far
good.
enough.
Yeah.
So he's got a coffee truck,
Yeah, he does.
and you sell your goods to.
It's actually his wife and daughter.
Okay.
So yeah, been
Okay.
recently doing that. Not a lot. But,
What's your favorite? What's your specialty?
It depends on the season. So the pretzels have been really good this fall. We do the chocolate covered pretzels and
Amazing.
any kind of flavor you can think of. Really, I had a good turnout and good feedback and input from our customer base with that. But love to do gourmet brownies.
Oh, I need brownies.
Oh, brownies.
Oh,
So
I
we got.
need
chocolate-
brownies.
Look at this.
Yep.
We
I
got
need
some.
brownies.
I see some sparks starting,
That's
baby.
right,
We need
'cause-
brownies.
We need brownies because I have Donna's cookies.
Who's Donna? Maybe we're going to replace Donna with Lily Bug. Does
Donna's
Donna
gour-
have a story about her?
Donna's Gourmet Cookies on Montgomery Road?
Oh, I know who this is. I don't.
Well, Billy, she won Best Cookie in Cincinnati.
She did.
Yes.
I never have her.
Yeah.
Cookie.
So
She's-
we've had
she
her.
never had a Lily Bug.
No, but I've had her for 50. I mean, she's been there before I even came in.
Really?
Yeah, they've
Okay.
been selling Donna's cookies.
So I've never had the cookies because the only thing I buy there
It's a muffin,
is a muffin.
right?
What kind?
Chocolate.
There we go. Chocolate.
Double chocolate.
Oh, they're so good. Oh, that's double workout day, man. You get into double chocolate chicken muffins. It's like, we got to do it 2 a day today.
Yeah.
So you need brownies.
I need brownies.
Can you do brownies,
You
Chris?
can do that.
I need brownies
Yeah.
because that's one niche I'm missing.
So here's something I want to get into. This is serious business
Okay.
for both of you. I think, but I want a piece of this.
Okay.
I mean, I think I could take our business to the moon. Like we could put mud huts. I call it the mud hut. We could put huts. We could put Janet huts. We need a different name. You like the hut?
It's just Hut just because it was so
All right,
easy.
Hut.
Morningstar Coffee.
Oh, yeah, I don't, that's no. So the hut. We could put huts all over the world with this. You ready for this?
Okay.
Coffee, brownies, CBD.
Scones.
CBD.
What's CBD? Coffee, brownies.
Mm-mm. CBD.
What's CBD?
CBD oil. THC.
That's a whole other ballgame, buddy.
I know it's a whole other ballgame. So what are we thinking? I mean, you think about that. You want to talk about a hut on steroids. We get these brownies. We get the coffee. Can you imagine that? I'm coming out of there with THC. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Rabbit Cocoa Puffs! Oh!
I'd be the drive-through of the. Yeah, never mind.
Yeah.
Oh,
Corner and
we
down.
You
need-
need-
So we got a client,
Uh-huh.
and they're in the process. As a matter of fact, they had a meeting with an acquaintance the other day
Yeah.
about trying to get it in his coffee. This guy, I can't think of the name of
Really?
it. Really.
Huh.
So we may be onto something here. Diane, who we work with, that's way before anybody ever thought about putting marijuana in coffees or in brownies. She's been saying to me for 15 years, Billy, we need to get into a bakery. And I'm going to make the daggone brownies with the pot in it. And I thought she was crazy, but it's here now. People are doing it.
I'd have lines down the street.
You would have lines down the street.
People
I mean, you think we should do this research or not? I mean, I'm telling you, we could look into that.
would sample them, see how they.
Okay, we made this personal in a heartbeat. Yeah, we're sampling
sample
them. Yeah, you'll start giving. Oh, you have one.
I'll just give everyone one.
Hey, I'm serious. There's something to that though. I mean, I don't know how big you want to make it, but if you really wanted to get into it to make money,
Oof.
there's something to it. We got a client that's got their distribution license. I think there's 3 different licenses. One of them's making it. One of them's distributing it. I don't know what the other would be.
Really?
Oh yeah. And they're up in Dayton, and yeah, they're a client of ours. Nora Labs.
Yeah,
Right?
do their payroll.
Yep. And so, I mean, we may be able to get something on the hookup here, baby.
And I'll just let those police know too when they're coming through.
You said, guys.
Do you need
You
some?
don't need this. Yeah, there's no reason to stress out today. Come here. Have one of Lilybug's brownies. Lilybug.
Yeah,
I
but
don't know.
need
Something
brownies.
to think about.
I need brownies.
Okay, so we got brownie.
Brownies?
We got a brownie hookup going on.
That's good.
Are you expensive, Chris?
Oh, no. Not at all.
Okay.
Well,
Not at all.
maybe you and I should talk.
Okay.
Hey.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm on your side too.
Yeah.
I forget.
Hey.
Yeah. I know. So brownies. What else? What else, Chris?
Gourmet cupcakes. We'd like to do the chocolate covered pretzels. So had some really fun mixtures with that. Everything you can think of. We have kind of a candy bar selection. So
You make candy bars?
No, but we had flavored of the pretzels. So you have one that like an almond joy.
Oh gosh.
I wonder now, would you eat it?
My mouth's watering.
I would love to have that because I love pretzels.
Yeah.
I love pretzels.
Yeah.
But
Well,
in the
try 'em.
morning,
How
yeah,
about trying 'em?
brownies though. I'm all over that one.
Hey, listen, we're looking for it. Morning, maybe not, but guess what? We're trying to fill a slot between what? 10 and
11 and 3.
11 and 3? I mean,
Yeah,
what,
pretzels and lunch.
what could we
Mhm.
sell between 11 and 3 that we get another crowd coming?
Pretzels sound good to
We
me.
open up our market to, a whole new group of people.
Yeah.
We may let them into the community. We'll see if we like them. We may not like those people. We like the coffee people. We don't like the guy coming through complaining, but we'll
Yeah.
put a little something
I
else in
think
his
that's
brownies.
the only complaint I've had in 8 years.
I believe that. I think it would be hard for people to complain.
No, because you just can't. I
when
just tell people
when
life's
you're
too-
good, you're good.
I just say no, life's too short, people.
Yes. Keep
Gotta
on
be
driving.
happy.
Take your coffee and go.
Yeah.
Okay, so what else so if you had something, Chris, that you made between 11 or that people would want to eat between 11 and 3, what would it be? Not like you couldn't eat chocolate anytime.
Oh,
of the
that's
day.
exactly right.
Yeah.
Right. So we pre-package the pretzels so you can get the small little tiny ones. Those are done, so you can the resealable bag, so you can have one now. Stick that in your desk drawer for later in your purse.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then we do the pretzel rods and then Rice Krispie treats as well.
That'd be good.
They're fun. They're fun. We do chocolate covered and
Oh, good. No, that's
sprinkles
good.
And adult ones and more kid ones. So.
Oh, good.
I'm
No, I
working
like
for
that
both.
idea too.
Yeah.
Kids after school.
Yeah.
Kids getting out around 2 o'clock. The
Yeah.
2 o'clock kid snack.
Mm-hmm.
Snack babies.
Yep. I did.
Yeah.
Come
I'm
on,
in
baby.
for that. I'm in for the Rice Krispies, the brownies, and the pretzels.
Mom, I want to go to Janice to get the Lilybug snack.
That's right.
Let me go to Janice for my Lilybug
Because
snack.
there's a lot of kids that drive down the
I
road.
could even
and
write a
say,
song.
"Oh,
Let me go to Janice for my Lilybug snack. Let me go to Janice for my Lilybug snack. How we gonna get that Lilybug snack? Well, let me tell you how we do it here, my friend. We go see my girl Janet, cause she makes your head spin with the THC. She'll make you miss. And if you don't believe me, baby, soon we're gonna be a mess. I said, what? I'm telling you, we
We could do that.
We can do it.
We could do that because kids drive down the road and go, Mom, aren't you getting coffee?
Yeah.
Because I give fruit snacks to the kids.
Oh, see.
And I know the kids. And now there's a little boy named Bradley. But he's in school now. So before he went to kindergarten.
Yeah.
There's
So
more
last
Bradleys.
year,
Mm-hmm.
he brought me, it was so cute. He came up and he got me a Valentine's card and a Valentine's candy and gave it. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, yeah.
Isn't that awesome?
Oh, these kids are great. So, yeah, we can.
There's a
make
lot
kids
of
happy.
Bradleys out there that
Oh, there
aren't
are.
in school yet that need a little Lilybug
Uh-huh.
snack. Instead of the fruit snack,
That's right.
we can put their names on it for them, can't we, Chris?
No, but I have no kids, so I do get a lot of them.
Be great.
Love my
We're
kids.
thinking.
My
We
little Jacob, every morning when he comes through, he leaves and he says, "Love you, Janet."
Oh.
I love you too, Jacob.
Isn't that the best?
I have his picture since he was a tiny little baby.
How cool is that?
She gives me a picture all the time, and except he's what is he 5 years old? He's in kindergarten, no, first grade.
Yeah.
Now he's ordered a latte.
He
No
went-
kidding, I about died. He goes
How old is he?
5.
six,
Oh,
5,
6,
6,
yeah.
6. Janet, I'd like a cinnamon dolce latte decaf, please.
This is something's wrong with that.
At 7 o'clock in the morning,
That is not right.
and I give it to him. Yeah,
Cinnamon dolce latte.
decaf.
Oh, I'd have gotten beaten up if I'd
Teachers
ordered that when I was.
Yeah, I
6.
would never.
By my
kidding.
friends, not my parents.
Is that just too cute though?
It is.
But see, he was a baby when he wasn't even born yet. Now he's drinking lattes.
That's hilarious. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Well, guys, we're on to something here.
Yeah.
I think this is the beginning. This would be take one. Now, after we get this business rolling a little bit, I mean, your business is rolling. After we get this partnership going a little bit, me and Ken are going to work on the THC stuff. What do you think?
I'm down with that.
He's down with it. Ken's down with that.
Hey, I've got the right place for it.
You do. Yeah. She said, grab a bag and go. This is all legal, Janet.
I
It's
know.
just a little, little shot of love and the
That's exactly
brownies.
right in this crazy world.
Yeah, and CBD CBD now
Yeah.
is a craze. I mean, there are people that absolutely will swear by what it does for their bodies.
Yeah.
You haven't. I can tell. Have you experienced it at all?
I haven't tried it, but I've been looking into it.
Yeah.
I feel like a RoboCop from head to toe. Every joint has an issue.
It's
And that's what
fun.
you hear
Plain
typically is
screws,
people with
yeah.
their joints.
Yeah.
They say it makes all the difference in the world, like huge
Mhm.
difference. So I'm telling you, we could
We
be
may
onto
be
something.
on something.
My buddy
I won't
John-
retire yet.
My buddy, I'm telling you, we may be onto something big here, baby. We may be able to touch a lot of people. But my buddy Jungle Jim, who sells the CBD,
Mhm.
he said he can't keep it in a store.
Really?
Can't keep it in a store. Can't get enough of it.
Isn't that something?
Yeah, it is. Well, people are looking for answers.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And if there's something to it, there's something about the hemp plant.
Well, look at all the commercials you see. Everything has a 20-minute side effect.
Guess what else I just thought of?
What?
We get the CBD in the morning. You know what happens by 11 o'clock?
More.
Huh?
You need more.
You got the munchies.
You get the munchies.
And
You
there
got
you
the
go,
munchies,
ladies. There we
baby.
go.
11 to 3.
Lily bugs.
Lily bugs. We could call it the Lily Bug Munchie. Oh, we're starting to get some vision in here, Ken.
Uh-huh.
It just took a little bit.
Now I'm just going to have to expand the hut. Just make it.
I told
right.
you, Art comes out. He likes to build. We make it a little bit bigger. People have seats. I don't know. I think we're onto something with the CBD, though. There's something there.
Okay, you're in charge.
All right, your favorite thing about the hut?
What's my favorite thing?
Yeah.
The hut?
Yeah. Your favorite thing about the hut, the whole experience.
The people.
Okay. Yeah.
That's all it
I
is
figured.
for me.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just people.
Yeah, if they weren't, yeah. No, I had fun with them.
Yep.
Oh, it's great.
Yep.
Remember the day I just spoke when the baby was born, the prince, whatever?
Yeah, that old
Oh.
baby. That baby. Remember when that baby was born?
No, that
I know what that baby you're talking about,
Well,
baby.
when in England, when the royal baby.
Yeah, that one,
what
that
was
baby.
it?
That one that
Which
came
one?
out.
Yeah, which one was it?
I don't know.
But I spoke in English all day.
They
And we
did.
celebrated the birth and we sold scones.
It's so strange. Did you send one to the prince?
Oh, yes, and I couldn't get out of the accent.
It's you're right back in it. Do you have any English muffins?
No, I don't.
We could have had an English muffin sale that day.
Yes, could have.
We could have.
And I say cheerio.
Cheerio.
People just come through sometimes just for a laugh.
Nothing wrong with that at all. Chris,
Sir,
we're excited.
I am too.
Yeah, I think
Oh,
we got
no,
we,
yeah,
we
we
got
need
brownie
that
sales
brownie.
going on right now.
I need brownies.
Yeah.
I need brownies.
I'll buy your
Fine.
brownies.
And
I would buy your brownies in
And I'd like the Rice
By the
Krispie
dozen.
treats.
Sounds great.
And I'd like pretzels. And
We
then
got-
that's
we got business going on here, Ken.
that's right. Those
got
are the
business.
3 things I'm
All
looking
starts with a conversation. Okay, everybody, you heard it the IronRoad way. Chris and Janet starting their new CBD THC induced coffee / brownies.
The neon sign and the
You will be able to get these THC and CBD induced brownies and coffee by Monday. This coming Monday. They will be live. Line up at the hut. It'll be worth the wait. That's all we can say. You will never taste or feel this good.
And we'll have those, You know, when they used to have business openings, the beam going through the sky.
Oh, we'll float the bean through the sky. Oh. Hey, thank you for being here,
Oh,
Janet. Thank you,
thanks for
Chris.
having me.
Yeah, love your story. It's really cool. Yeah, it's cool to see how many people that you're touching, and
Oh, they touch my life.
yeah,
Are you kidding?
Yep.
I am blessed.
yeah, that's a great place to be.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah, that's why I enjoy it, because people think I'm nuts.
It-
'Cause I
well-
work. And it's like I enjoy it. It's like I come home, come to my house to have coffee.
I love it. Thank you, Janet.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Billy.
Chris.
Thank you.
Yeah, Ken, thanks, buddy.